Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And let me apologize, I didn't do a video all week, guys. I've been really busy with my job. In fact, I'm doing two jobs right now because I'm stacking a lot of paper in case of a market crash so that I can get shares on the dip. So remember guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. But I want to do a recap of what happened this week, why I'm still bullish, why I'm still excited. A lot of people, even with the second highest deliveries just coming out, they're still disheartened, they're still scared. Some people are still panicking. Most of my followers are not, because we're Neo Lions. We understand where Neo is going. And the reason for that, I've said it before, most of my followers, they do their research and they understand the big picture. When I first started in the stock market, I didn't understand the big picture. I only looked at the share price, which most people do, and they stay poor. It's really sad. But anyway, remember recently Neo missed on revenue and they had a big sell-off and the stock went to $9 something. I was able to gobble up a little bit of shares for my son again and bring his average down yet again. And I said it, I did a short video where I said, what are you guys doing? I'm buying the dip based on what I see the company doing and what we're preparing to do for the future. And again, I'm not focusing on the share price. And the CEO gave a good upbeat outlook for the third quarter, rightfully so. And he didn't say that the factory had shut down briefly. They were retrofitting, they were doing different things. But he spoke about that in the second half of this year. He said it in the beginning of this year, and people still keep forgetting that. He said in the second half of this year, we are going to be doing record deliveries. Anyway, so at the time of this recording, Neo was trading at $11, guys. The 52-week low is $7 and the 52-week high is $22.74. Neo delivered 19,329 EVs in August. They were down in July, down from July, but second highest in record. So the lower deliveries were due to a brief shutdown on its F1 plant in late July through early August for upgrades. What do you guys think will happen when Neo continue to expand in other countries and in China, guys? This is a long game. I keep trying to tell people, and people, I understand that they're disheartened, but they're saying stuff like, oh, I should have sold when it was in the 60s. Some people bought in the 60s and they're panicking now. What they don't understand is this is still a baby company, and I keep trying to remind people it took Tesla 16 years to become profitable. William Lee said it is not going to take nowhere that long. So I hope people are reminded when I say stuff like this and understand when Neo continues to expand, when Neo comes out with a sub-brand, which they are expecting to put out like 50,000 of these cars per month. Do you guys understand where we're going with this? We're going to where we're going to be delivering 1 million cars a year. You have to understand that all of Neo cars right now are high-end cars. So of course, we're not going to probably sell 1 million cars a year with just the high-end cars. However, we still are going to sell a lot more than we're selling now as we go into other markets and as we continue to grow in China. But also when we come out with our sub-brand, that's when it's going to be game over. I spoke about this before. All the taxi companies like we see already started in Oslo, they're going to start using our Neo cars just because of their battery swap stations. But anyway, we are up 81.3% year on year. A lot of people still are not even focusing on that. They're focusing on the propaganda machine. The new ES6 midsize coupe will start delivering this month in September. So What do you guys think will happen? Please leave it in the comment when this mid-size coupe, the ES6 mid-size coupe, when we start delivering these cars. What do you think will happen for us, guys? So these are all the things I think William Li is projecting to cause the delivery numbers to spike considerably in the second half, right? 20% of our third generation battery swap stations have reached break even. So as more and more people adopt this technology, which they will, they have no choice, they will have to, especially the people who are used to taking long trips, especially the people who understand the price of these batteries and understand that these batteries degrade over time. And when they subscribe to battery as a service, they never have to worry about that. Especially when all the taxi service companies adopt Neo cars, or when Mercedes or BYD or Xiaopeng or Li Auto or one of these companies decide finally they have to retrofit their cars and adopt this, our technology, and use our battery swap stations, we are going to be generating revenue from this, from our phones, from our energy sector, which I spoke about in my last video. Neo will not only have to depend on deliveries for profit, and people are not seeing the big picture. They're just looking at the delivery numbers, but Neo is way more than an EV company, guys. So I am very excited of what's coming in the second half of this year. I'm very excited for when William Li speaks in Germany. I believe it's in this month. He's speaking right after, or I think it's before, Mercedes CEO speaks. So is that just a coincidence? They're speaking one right after each other. Is it possible that that deal is they're gonna announce that deal? And some people were saying that the Mercedes CEO came out and said that, you know, this battery as a service is trash. And I spoke about this before. Jamie Dimon at one point came out and bashed Bitcoin, and as it tanked, he jumped in and bought shares. So these guys cannot come out right now and say, yes, I'm going to adopt this, until the deal has probably finalized and they actually start doing it. So don't be surprised if they announce in Germany at this event that they are adopting battery as a service. But even if they don't, I truly believe BYD or other partnerships is in the works. And remember, guys, this is a building block. As Warren Buffett said, you don't plant corn and expect to reap it the next day. Some people are saying, oh, it's already been 5-6 years and blah, blah, blah. It took Tesla 16 years to become profitable. It's not going to take us that long. But if you're part of the instant gratification culture, this is not the stock for you. This is still a baby company. This is a car company. We're not selling Twinkies. I hope you guys found this video informational. If you do, guys, give it a thumbs up. It'll help encourage me to keep doing videos. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so. Let's get rich or die trying, guys.